Hi everyone and welcome to another video. So this is Madam Glams October collection. I think they're still having a little bit of trouble with deliveries, but anyway, it finally came. So it's the Boston Gel Party Bundle, and I'm just going to show you here all the other colours in the collection. So it's really nice, like a real coffee and creams, and absolutely gorgeous for autumn. And we'll just start taking a look at the colours. So this is Cream Donut, and I used this one in this set that we're going to create today, and that's absolutely lovely. These the nude, you wouldn't think there could be so many different shades, but there are, and they're all lovely. This is Check Yourself. I love all the names. This reminds me of a really nice mink colour, so that's that one. And they're going to get a little bit darker as we go along. And now we've got Bean Town, and it really does look like a coffee bean, or maybe the next one looks more like a coffee bean, but anyway, that's that one. And then this is the final one I chose, which was Braveheart, and I went for this more for the name really. And again, another absolutely lovely shade. Now, this could have been an extremely long video, so I've broke it down, and there they are. So instead of swatching them, I've done it off camera, and there's all the colours there. Absolutely lovely. But don't forget, there's a lot more colours in the collection, and I've left my code there, Elaine.J. So yeah, go follow the link in the description box, put the code in, and you'll get 30% off. And now onto the designs. Now, I think I've mentioned before, I absolutely love this guy. It's VoTino, and if you follow him on Instagram, honestly, he's amazing. So this set was inspired by him. Now, these colours to me, they were just crying out for sweater nails. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to show you just some different variations, which, as I say, I took inspiration from VoTino off Instagram. So yeah, honestly, really go and follow him. You will not be disappointed. I'll leave his link in the description box for you for his Instagram. So I'll try and catch up now on what I've just done. So I put 3 lines, sort of try and get them as evenly spaced as you can, and put them across. Then we join them going down like that. Now, I only put thin lines on initially, and then we thicken it up. And you want to get them as close together as possible, but not, where they're touching. So, yeah, I'm just going around there trying to keep that nice and neat. And I'm putting it on, and if I feel they're still not close enough, the beauty of this is you can keep adding to it. But because it's gel polish, I don't want it to start, bleeding into each other, because gel just wants to settle, and we don't want that. We want that line in between. Well, not line, a space in between. And I'm sorry I've gone a little bit out of shot, but there, I'm coming back into it now. And again, we're going across this edge. And I would have liked the design to fill more of the nail, but I'm going to do another one underneath, so it does look quite nice. So once we've got that, we want to just lightly sprinkle it. If we go too heavy, which I'll show you on another one, it flattens the gel polish. So yeah, just in little bits, and you want to make sure, once it settles, there's no sort of wet bits. That's why I'm going over it. I've given it a full cure, and now I'm just dusting it off, and I think that is really beautiful. So I'm going to repeat the same one a bit lower down. So I'm starting in the middle, and obviously the lines at the side are going to be a little bit shorter, because with it being a stiletto tip, we've not got a lot of space to work on. So there you can see. So that's the outline of the design, and now we just start again thickening it up. So I'll just carry on with that, and then I'll gone out of shot again, but I just start joining the other line down, going on, yeah, on an angle, isn't it? So I'll carry on with that till I'm happy with it, just trying to get it as neat as possible. And then I've left the little bits because obviously I didn't want them, to sort of, settle too much. So best leaving those till the end, those little side ones. And once I'm happy with them, once I've got them as neat as I can, I will then put some clear acrylic on, just a nice light sprinkle like before. There we go. And then I'll put them in for a full cure. But I meant to say, sometimes when I'm doing the embossed ones, you can put it in for a double cure because you don't want any of that product underneath, uncured, because it will sort of start wrinkling. So there we go, that's that one complete. And the next colour we're using is Check Yourself. So I'm going to do a full cover nail with this, and once I've done it, I will pop that in for a full cure. Now, this is quite a good coverage, so because I'm doing things on top, I'll do one coat, and I'm going to use these gorgeous little hearts from Nail Sugar, which I'll leave a discount code in the description box and a link to the Nail Sugar website. And again, if you're not so good at freehand, these are really good, especially the stars as well. So I've popped it on, and now I'm going to just fill the inside in. So as I say, a lot of people, they don't feel confident with freehand. So they're just like a little outline. So absolutely perfect and good for practicing as well. Instead of doing that, you can just practice going round the shape of the heart and stars. So anyway, just a little tip there for you. So I'm going to carry on with the cream donut, filling this in, and once I've done it, I'll pop it in for a full cure. I actually gave that 2 coats, and there I've just mixed it with a little bit of white, and I'm just putting a little bit of shadowing on. And then I'm going to totally map that because we want to keep, because I'm going to do embossed on top, want to keep the base, as level as we can. Don't want it building up too much. And again, we'll pop that in for the full cure. So now I'm going to draw, I've got the outline of the black, which makes it nice and easy. This is where we're going to do our emboss. So I've gone around it, and now I'm just going in just to tidy the edges up a little bit. And then again, we're going to sprinkle that with the clear acrylic. And as you can see, we've already got that lovely little 3D effect, which is really nice. And we could have even put another colour in the centre of the heart, but I just wanted to keep it to these 2 colours. A good dusting off, and then we're ready for the next layer. So the heart's already given us the guide there for our starting point. So I'm just going to do little swirls around. Now, I do even that up because it was a little bit ski-whiffy. So, but because we've already, matted it, it's great. Bit of gel cleanse and off it goes. And now I'm just going to join that together at the bottom. And again, once I'm happy with that, I'll probably have a little, even it out slightly. And sometimes you get little air bubbles, but yeah, just be patient and just work them out gently. And then clear acrylic again, and we'll pop that in for a full cure. Dust it off. There we go. I love this dusting brush. Get a bit carried away, but that was speeded up. So, right, on to the next design. Now, I'm just doing like a sort of arch on the bottom here. Now, if you wanted to, you can sketch this out with a pencil if you're going to do a little bit more of an intricate design. But to be honest, I just wing it, and then, if I'm not happy with it, I just wipe it off and start again, basically. So it only takes a minute to wipe off. So again, I'm just going to do another one, and we're just following that around and bringing it down. Make sure it looks there, as even as you can get it. And then I will sort of in between each one, whoops, dropped it, thankfully, it didn't smudge anything. So I'll pop that in for a cure. But yeah, I was saying, I just, you know, cured it in between because at least you've got it then. It's not, you know, the polish isn't going to run too much. So I'm just going to add some dots around here with my dotting tool. And I should have used my centre point one first, really. I normally do, but I didn't on this one. And then follow that all the way round, and I will again add the acrylic powder. I'm just going to do this in stages. I think it just makes it a bit easier, and you know, you're not panicking about the gel polish running. And I think you're probably seeing on the palette, I've mixed the, you know, the two colours. So I've got like a little bit of a, not an ombre effect, but, you know, I want to keep it sort of an in-between colour to go with the heart nail. That's what I'm trying to say. So rather than going in with the darker one, I've just done a little mixture, and in between I am using bits of light and dark just to give it another little point of interest. So I've done a dot in the bottom in the centre, and I've done another 3 dots, and then we're going to make these into nice little petals. Well, hopefully the nice, we'll see. And I'm just pulling that through with the tip of my brush there. And again, forgot to put my phone on silent, but anyway, I'm back. So as I was saying, we're just going to pull these down into nice little petals, and then again sprinkle it with the clear acrylic, and once it's all covered, I'll pop that into the lamp for a full cure. And you'll see when I've cured this, that petal in the middle, see the way it's gone a bit flat. Now, that was because too much had come out the pot and it just spread the gel out a bit. So it's important just to sprinkle the acrylic lightly, not like I did, and just like whoosh, it nearly all came out. So. And now all I've done in between is added a few little smaller dots and pulling through those petals again. And I've already cured that, put the acrylic on and cured it. So right, the next part, we're just going round with some more dots. And I'm going to pop some acrylic on, cure them. And then I'm just going in here, a dot in the centre, 2 slightly smaller ones either side. And then we're just going to pull that down into some more little petals. So you can see there, I'm just using the very tip of my brush and then just popping them down. So I'm going to give that a little sprinkle and a cure. As I say, it's a long video, so I carried on either side of it. And now onto the last one. So on the final one, I'm coming down with some straight lines, just like a triangle shape. And then I'm going to sprinkle and cure. So again, I'm curing in between each stage. And once I've done that, then the next step is just inside there, I'm going to do some, suppose, yeah, petally shapes, but I'm just pulling those through. So just putting a bit of a blob on and then pulling it down so it's thinner. And under that, I'm just going to do like a little half moon shape. And again, clear acrylic and cure it, but I'm gonna stop showing you that bit now because I think you probably got the hang of that by now. So I've gone in with another triangle there. I'm gonna add some little dots on that one at the bottom, and then inside here I'm just gonna go around with the dots. I absolutely love dots and they're so easy. So just sort of trying to measure them up there, make sure they're, you know, nice and even. I don't think you ever get them exact. Well, I don't. So, oh, I do show you another little sprinkle and then pop that in for a full cure. And I'm just going to add a couple of more there and putting one there, some down that side, and then once I've done that, I've just put some at the top, and we're just gonna just to keep the design flowing, some little petals just up there to finish it off. And that's the design complete. So there they all are together. And I really like this set. Just, you know, sweater nails, but with a little bit of a difference. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you could, I'd love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to use my code Elaine30 to get 30% off all your products at Madam Glam. So you all take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.